Hey guys, it's Mooregirl and welcome back to my channel. Remember I went to Homegoods about a few weeks ago and I did the shop with me. Well, it's time to make these flowers. So these flowers is very gorgeous. I really like these flowers from Homegoods and they're not bad in price, but I just kind of want to make my own. So I am going to do a dupe. Yes, we're going to copycat off of Homegoods and get as close as possible, but I'm going to use a different color. So this is my finished project. I wanted the corals and the creams, and I think this is beautiful for my table. Here is the nice, deep, rich corals and yellows for my side tables. I'm going to show you what I did. Let's get started. Now here are the supplies you would need. You just need to get some flowers, whatever your favorite flowers are. I got these from Michael's. They were 60% off. My vase I got from the Goodwill. It was only about 99 cents. Some quick water from Michael's. Use a coupon. It's $16.99. Some popsicle sticks or any type of craft sticks and cutters. So what I'm going to do first is just take off the price tag, and I'm going to get rid of these leaves here. So basically, I'm just going to cut them off. I don't want any stems or leaves, in the bottom of the vase. And it's such a small vase, and it's this weird, like, round shape, but it's very flattened. So this is going to be very challenging. So as I cut them off, I'm kind of just placing the flowers in there, just kind of moving around, and that's what you want to do. And measure the height of them if you want them all the same height, or do you want some slightly taller than the other. It's easier to me to place them where they're going to be at first. Cut them down and place them because, of course, with the quick water, once it, cures, overnight, you cannot change anything. So I'm just kind of like playing around and see exactly where I want this to be. So I have 4 of these beautiful blush type flowers, and then I had this beautiful big rose I just kind of want to stick out in these little stems, these little picks. So the picks weren't bad, but you have to be real careful because it has a little white flakes, so I had to be extremely careful because I don't want these flakes end up in the quick water, okay? Because once it settles in there, that's it, it's done. So again, playing around, just kind of arranging to see what is going to be my final look. Okay, guys, so this is the way I had wanted mine's designed. I really think it's nice. I really want the peonies, the blush ones, to be in a row, the stems poking out, and then the flower kind of sitting on the side because I could change it at any angles for whatever design. It'll look a little different. Also, I'm getting these little flakes here from the pick, so I have to make sure that this whole thing has to be clean. All right, guys, let's get ready for the quick water. Okay, so now I have the quick water. You have part A and part B. This step is, you have to be careful. It's really easy to do, guys. It's only putting in part 1 and B together. And there's my little stick. And make sure you have a cup. I got this cup from a pack of these at the Dollar Tree. Also, I got the stick, the craft stick, also from the Dollar Tree. So basically, just make sure, no one's used that seal. The seal is not broken. You pour it in part A first. And once that in, because you want it to be equal and even, because if not, it's not going to cure properly. Then I'm just going to pour in part B. That's all you have to do. And then all you have to do is stir the two combined. Just make sure part A and B are equal. There's my stick. All I have to do is stir. And when you stir, stir slowly, because if you stir too fast, and you'll see later on with the coral flowers, I must have done it a little bit too fast, because you will create bubbles in there and you really don't want them. It's not a big deal, but try to avoid creating the bubbles in your quick water, so do it carefully. So here, my vase is ready, prep. All you have to do, be careful, pour it in. Try not to get any other quick water on any of the sides, because once it's there, and you will see I did that as well, once it's there, you cannot clean it off. So what it is what it is. So be careful with the step. Take your time like I am doing here, and do it very slowly. Okay, after I finish pouring the quick water, now I'm going to put the stems in. So I'm going to place them gently in. Because this is a weird shape vase, this is challenging. Normally it wouldn't be as bad if you have a standard just round bowl. But this one is challenging because it's narrow. I can't put my fingers in there. So, it's going to be a little challenging for me, but it still came out very nice. Like right here, you see me put my finger down. You could use tape. You could use tape if you want to help guide you, but I'm going to slowly just place each one in. And for this one, I didn't want these taped together. I'm going to do it for the second coral flowers, because I wanted to show you with tape, that's around all the flowers, and one without tape, because sometimes you'll see these, they have the stems kind of like scattered all over the glass. So I purposely did not tape this one, just to show you with and without tape, so you can make the choice whichever way you want to do it. So again, slowly put them in, arrange them, and kind of remember how you had your flowers the first time, and just kind of stick to that pattern, even if you have to take a picture. So again, I'm going to take my time with this, play around with it. I still have time to do it. As you can see here, I am gently placing these stems in here, these picks in here. And just to make sure I don't have any like specks inside the clear water. So, and of course, just making sure they're arranged properly. So, okay, let's get started on the second project. All right, yes, look at this. I wanted to show you this because you can see the bubbles. You see that? But they still came out gorgeous. And also it moved. So let's get started on this. As you can see here, I'm just taking them off. Again, taking all the sides, the flowers, cut the stems down. I don't want any other leaves or anything on the side. Just basically, it's going to be the 4 big, beautiful floral flowers. And I think these are gorgeous. Again, simple to do. And you see this vase is so much easier to work with. See, from here now, I'm placing all 4. I have a little bend to them. I slightly bend the bottom of them just to give it a little curve. And then from here, you'll see me tape them all together. And I want to make sure, I had to go back to make sure they were cut evenly. So, one stem won't be longer than the other. And you can see the little curve bend right there. And again, you can see I had plenty enough quick water from the first project to the second. So one box can actually make 2 different flower arrangements. Depends what size. My flowers are small. Okay guys, after I gather all the stems together, I'm going to tape them with this green tape. It's also, you'll find it in the floral department at Michael's, Walmart, anywhere else. Again, re-clean your glass before you place your flowers in there. And as you can see here, like I said before, I had plenty of quick water. So what I'm going to do is take the same, like the floral tape, and sort of make a guide so these flowers won't move. But they moved anyway, guys. I was so upset. But anyway, you could use Scotch tape, but I thought this was a little easier because the next day, once everything cured, this tape is kind of easier just to lift off. And I wasn't sure if the Scotch tape was going to leave a residue or film or harder to take off and mess up the flowers. But I used this one, and I used this when I did my project a couple years ago when I did the arrangements. I just used this tape. I thought it was strong enough to hold it in place. But I wanted to Sarah move them. I wonder what happened. Anyway, so once they're taped together, I placed them in there. As you can see, they're nice and straight. They came out really nice. I really like this color. So, and it was such a different color from the other ones. This is more bold and coral, while the peonies was more of a soft, subtle blush. And these will go on my side table, while the peonies will go on my dining room table, and I probably will mix and match. But all right, guys, so this is the final project. So look at it. This is my final project of what's going on. There is a little stem that came from the pick, but I did fix it. I just cut it down and I, reinserted it, and it should not go anywhere. But I think overall, my tablescape looks absolutely gorgeous. And okay, this is a coral on my side table, and later on I'll probably put on my cocktail table. But let me know what you think and how did it come out. It was about the same price as buying the flowers from HomeGoods. As you can see, it did move, see the bottom of it, but it still came out absolutely gorgeous. Guys, thank you for watching this. I hope you will try this at home for yourself. All right, guys, it's your Mooregirl, and I will see you at the next video.